The Spirit of the Lord moves upon my heart. I like cowbells, don't you? Ever since I watched the Saturday Night Live, more cowbells. This is a real old piece of cowbells my friend Christopher Davis got me. Actually in Pennsylvania, believe it or not. He had a gig. I can't believe it. Yeah, this a real cowbell. Cowbell. This will ring until the cow comes home. And yeah, as you know, that Pennsylvania it's really corrupt, but yeah, I think that a lot of these things that happened in Pennsylvania, Butler, there was not just corruption involved, but there was intentional evil that the Lord has showed us. Yes, there's that shirt that I got. Ooh, I just received it. Thank Jesus. Really, divine. I know it's a little bit of reversed. Divine intervention, and just to mind you, divine is not us, it's Him. He is the divine power. So I'm encouraging myself too, because it's gosh, been a few days now. I wasn't not really in hiding. I mean, I'm trying to like focus and sort things out, because all kinds of lawfare were coming at me, and in my little mind, I was like, I'm losing tractions, right? I'm still dealing with all this stuff after my mom's passing and all that kind of stuff. And my friend disappeared in Greek island. And, I'm trying to find out what happened and document what happened. But just so much opposition. So I broke down. I went back to church and asked for prayers. And that's good in a way, because I gotta humble myself. I asked for prayers, and I've been criticized before. I guess I repeatedly, this was like a few years back, to ask for a certain prayer of healing. And even before I got to the stage, you know how it is, like you go to the stage after the service, and there were volunteers, and they were there to pray with you. So you wait in line and wait till your turn. This lady, she saw me so many times. She said, "Why are you?" First thing she said, the Lord says, "Why are you coming to me, bowing your head as if your cup is always half empty?" I was like, well, that's a little bit of a chastisement, right? Wouldn't you say that? I was like, I didn't even say the word, but I was assuming, because she's seen me so much in the past, maybe she thought that I didn't have faith to receive or whatever. But yeah, I always had the need. But somehow I still go up for prayer, because I think there is no limit. Like, it's not like God says, okay, you're up to your limit. It's like I got my stupid bandwidth thing, right? Damn T-Mobile. I got to switch to a Patriot or something like that. Paying $90 a month, and then I got a note by saying a text saying, "Oh, you're using too much bandwidth." I go, "What the hell?" I thought it was unlimited bandwidth. But with the Lord, there is no restriction of bandwidth. Don't worry about it. But now this time, I made sure. Thank God. I believe the person I've never met before, his name is Adam. This was at the church in that Bel Air area. First I thought they were gonna be snooty, but hey, they were okay. Um, and I said, somehow, I don't know why, I have to stress the fact that, look, I go out and pray for others, even when they're not looking for it. Like, I was praying, and sometimes it takes courage, because when you're at the gym, I mean, for example, because I go to the gym a lot, and I saw this woman, and sometimes I just go, oh my God, I don't have time. But she was like very slow, in a snail kind of pace, with not a crutch, a pair of the sticks that she walked with, and getting in and out of the pool. And I totally forgot one time I was like that, but on crutches. So anyways, I pray for her. But my point is that, so the Lord sent us like overseers, and I believe that He's doing that with Donald Trump. That people that you really need to have fellowship, right? Because sometimes I get so discouraged. I say, I don't want to go to church, and because a lot of people think that, oh, you're too vocal, whatever, because you're big. Well, I'm not fat, but I'm kind of a tall and little unusual looking, I would say, and used to have this issue with my self-image. yeah, so I hate to mention it, but I have to mention it. And my, I hate to say all my libtard friends, I would call you libtards, because they appear to be so like, oh, well, you're a poor minority woman, you got to be on our side. They're supposed to be a big 10 person, but then as soon as they learn about your, no, they say that you're for Donald Trump, you got to be some kind of ultra MAGA, as if it's a bad thing. But would you rather be an ultra moron like those folks with Joe Biden and the failed assassination, which is of course that was like Obama, the so-called deep state. If you didn't know where it was, and I still have to be worrisome of my speech, and that shouldn't be, because we're the land of the free. But whenever people try to gaslight me, which happens a lot, I thank God that He sent prophets into my life and say, give me encouraging words, and don't be dismayed, and don't be discouraged, and just plow through. So I'm saying, yeah, they try to discourage you by telling you shut up, you're conspiracy theorists, and all of a sudden, like, everybody will like go, oh, I better not say anything because I will be called these kind of names, and ultra whatever MAGA. So I wore this shirt, all over the place, and I even went to Hollywood. Last time I wore a Trump shirt to Hollywood, it was like 2016, right before the election. Somebody literally wanted to run me over in their freaking SUV. I'm saying they're yelling and screaming, and just gonna run me over. Thank God I jumped to a curb and disappeared. So this is so abominable. I have to mention. I mean, a lot of things were happening, a lot of distractions, and yes, I'm still going to do the documentary on finding my friend Albert Calibet. No doubt, because there could be so many things, and his family could have probably plotted his murder. The guy's worth like hundreds of millions of dollars, and still no sign of Albert Calibet. But, I'm not laying down that project. It's just there were so many lawfare, and thank God they prayed for me in church, and the Lord made a way. I literally, I was crying on the floor, and then, now I feel so much better because the Lord has taken those burdens away from me. Anyways, makes the long story short today. So it's a great day. We keep praying for Donald Trump, because he is for us. Those bad people that overtook our country, entrenched the government. Hey, I know you're gnashing your teeth, but you shouldn't be. You should repent. Just because you're holding a government position, therefore you have hardened your hearts against the freedom of every American to choose their president by trying to defame him. Now, of course, that didn't work, calling him names, some kind of a womanizer, pussy grabber, and all that kind of stuff, and then trying to put him in jail and raided his house with armed FBI agents. And then that didn't work, and then damn, what is his name? Stupid Marshawn, the evil mouthpiece for the Democratic Party, a fake judge and everything. Then they said, well, let's go to take him out. But not only that, insult unto injury, the damn George Soros, the group, I just can't get over the Black Rocks, the Larry Finks. It's like they're just laughing because they have so much power, so much wealth. They bet on, the gamble is the short put on his life, so they can get rich when they knock him out. And I guarantee you, this so-called conspiracy, it's their conspiracy that has been at work for a very long time, because they were trying everything to say, okay, you got to back down now. Trump, you got to back down. Any ordinary person would have just said, fuck this. Donald Trump even said that. He said, I should be like the beach and watching the waves rolling in, and the singer-song, play my golf and everything. Oh, why don't I need this kind of bullshit, right? I mean, he's a retired age, and, he wants to save America from these hands of these bad evil people. And I just don't understand, why are we so, like, not, yeah, I'm just saying, not regular folks, and why are these people so insane? um you put me, you jeopardize my life because you're allowing all these people rushing the border, have no allegiance to us. And like Trump said that, all the country, I mean, not just like, people say, oh, you're racist. I mean, because that's a bad card, that's a stupid card. Not just Latin America, we're talking about people from China. Okay, so you're happy now? That's, no allegiance to us and come and rob us. I mean, you wouldn't do that to your home. How many have you taken in? You know, zero. I bet it's zero. You have not taken in one and paid for one day of their lodging and food, or let's just not even talk about like their medical bills, or give them a place to lay their heads, right? And you expect everybody to pay their way. And that's why Donald Trump says that they're bankrupting the Social Security system, because they want to put them on Medicare and Social Security. So it's not for the folks that are here. There are Americans. I'm talking about Americans, that people that are loyal to this country. I mean, if you come here as an immigrant through a legal process, then you're sworn in and you have to sworn allegiance to America, not like people here like waving some other freaking countries. I don't even know what they are, like, far land and so forth. So to short put with that kind of, malice, short put on the stock exchange, right? This is what George Soros does, and that's the signature of this totally not just corrupt, I would say the devil himself, George Soros, Larry Fink, the BlackRock. And by the way, so I don't know what kind of deal they made with this assassin, the wannabe assassin, and they brainwashed him. And I would say Ultra, MK Ultra, they have to be on some kind of psychedelic drugs, right? In order for a person, no, I mean, nobody in their right mind, I don't care, like 18, 20 years old, would say, oh, it sounds great. So you're going to make everything just easy accessible. All I have to do is sling my rifle. Nobody's going to bother me. I'm going to fly the damn drone to check everything out. By the way, yeah, make sure the Homeland Security will suppress the Secret Service from flying the drone, which I would donate gladly. I'll chip in 60, $70, right? We will all do that so they get a bird's eye view of what the hell is going on. But no, I mean, this is like, they are just really not stupid. They're so emboldened because they have never ever tasted the consequence of their fruit. So they were even willing to bet on the death. Think about it. If somebody wagers on your death, and not only gonna blow your head off, right, while you're going down the street, walking your dog or whatever, but they're gonna get rich. Like, gosh, I know I'm just like, how many shares was it? Like 120 million shares or something from this Austin Wells, which is run by the BlackRock and, the Larry Finks, right? All these globalists who hates America and who wants to collapse our country, collapse the dollars, and which I believe that's going to be in the works and start the World War III, so the industrial complex, the military industrial complex, can get richer through the money laundering and everything. So this is a way of money laundering, right? Because if Donald Trump died, right, then sure, I'm not an expert, but I kind of know that not everybody can do the short. I mean, sure, they're these elites, right? They have all these wealth and assets, billions and trillions of dollars. If they plotted the murder of Donald Trump, let's just say way before the 13th of July, but they know the stock is going to fall because if a person dies, right? Let's just assume, I don't even know how much, $40 a share on the 12th of July. And then they short put it, meaning that, they're going to say, pay the price, right? There was it 120 million shares or something that I can't believe they got away with it by saying it was a clerical error. We should make them pay because they were betting on the short of the price so they can gain so much money by freaking take your head off. How would you fucking like that if it happens to you? This is like so insane, and I said the word despicable to the point of if it happens to you, not just or somebody you know, you will freaking want to. You say, you motherfuckers, I mean, curse unto those who will burn in hell, and but to make the hellfire to come down on them now. So I guess how it works is like, if you normal people like us, we're just regular folks, right? So my friend tells me, of course you want to buy low. I buy something $5 and I expect 2 years later, I don't know, red hat or whatever, right? My friend told me to buy red hat, just for example. And then I held on to it, and the price went to $40. So they took my shares, so meaning, I guess I get some kind of transition. They sold the company, so I have to sell at that price, $40-some a share. But I didn't lose money, of course. But when you say betting on a company to fall, I don't know if you guys know, like not AT&T, but it was some other communication. Let's just say like BlackBerry, right? So BlackBerry prices are falling, or AMC, that sucks, right? Because people are streaming, so prices are falling. So it used to be 100, let's just say $100, but then you say, well, we'll buy it back on the future date. It's going to be $5 a share. Okay, now you're gambling. So you're not gambling, but you're doing something very, very crooked. If you plan on blowing up, right? Let's just say all the plans of the BlackBerry, or let's just say all the AMC theaters, right? So then you're profiting from the fall of that particular stock, and that's what they did to Donald Trump, and they tried to hide it. But I'm calling you out, and not just me. A lot of people are calling you out. So hey, just look at me. I was being laughed at, like, oh, she doesn't know any better. She thought that she was funny, goofy, ha, and booby or whatever. And they still try to gaslight me. But the more you're gonna gaslight me, the more I'm just telling you, the more that I am going to discern it, I'm gonna go against that. Because a lot of people told me that I gotta shut up and whatever. I said, why? Oh, just because that you tell me to. So you're gonna put a muzzle over somebody's mouth, and that's not the way to do it. That's Google does it, YouTube do it, and then label you as some kind of a conspiracy, misinformation, all that dangerous and dangerous to what? You're a fucking danger. Whoever that's fucking with Rumble's app, so it's hard to upload and it crashes and whatever. Google need to go out of business, and that's that. Okay, so with that said, that we're exposing them, it's George Soros, Larry Finks, and Blackwaters, and not Blackwater, BlackRock. Yeah, what's a name like that? BlackRock? That's to me, that's already very gross. BlackRock. It's like they're gonna bury you under the rock, and then it's like they're gonna bury Donald Trump and use a kid as a patsy. Who knows? I heard the damn tape, the audio tape. They were different sounding firearms, and the health ranger broke it down. So it's not a conspiracy that we are supposed to, just like a detective or CSI, we're supposed to see beyond whatever is presented to us. Otherwise, we're just stupid. You want to be stupid? Okay, be stupid. But of course, if you ever watch one of those the great movies, Murders on the Orient Express. So I don't know why I said that, the Orient Express. It was totally interesting. I used to read those books, right, the novels. I thought it was totally plausible, when you go beyond what was the obvious apparent, because the assailant, they don't want you to find out that they were the bad guys, so they're gonna put so-called the patsy, somebody like who's going to take the blame. And obviously in this case it was Thomas Crooks, and I can't wait to find out the communications. I think that information has been suppressed, but I believe Jesus is still out there on the X post about the pings that this guy, because everybody can get those pings information. You pay for them, they're bulks, and since we all carry a phone, I'm using it to record this. So they're tracking our moves. But however, it just conveniently, they weren't tracking shit, right? On the day of the biggest event of the century, of the attempted murder of President Donald Trump, which is our future president. Of course, if they can kill him, they cannot rig big enough of a fraud. Even with Pennsylvania, I would dare to say that then they try to wash the news cycle. There's nothing to see here. If you notice that nothing to see here, wash the news cycle with all of a sudden Biden drops out and it's all, oh, glorious Kamala. I should start doing the impression of Kamala. So let me try one before I go. And before I go, I also have a verse for you, which was given to me by Adam from this church that I went to for prayer. So 1 Peter 5:7. I think that's really good. 1 Peter 5:7 is very simple. Bear with me. I'm also, this is reversed. So you have to just believe me. New King James, 1 Peter 5:7. Casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. I noticed that made that the word care like a bold. I don't know why it doesn't show on camera, but care. Cast all your care upon him, for he cares for you. I think that all of a sudden that's just like a light bulb went up in my hair, like casting. I think that I had a quick discussion with Adam, who would pray for me. I never met him before, but thank God he said, casting. All of a sudden it came to me, cast, like you cast your fishing rod. You cast it out there. You don't just, it's easier said than done because I do it all the time. You say, oh, here's all my burdens, Lord. But you still hold on to it, because I believe, I give it to you, like, cast it out there. Casting is also a verb, so just really sustaining that. I'm actually helping myself by convincing casting is an action, call to action. All my cares, because I'm worried. I really am worried to death about the next rally. I have to go fix my mom's place, and but I even said that with my friend's help, Isaac. Thank God we're gonna, try to clear off her apartment and everything. The skill that I have to say, this is not negative confession. I need others to help me to get focused and organized, because I just get so emotionally involved. When I look at something, I go, oh, should I put this away in the safe? And then I can look at it 5,000 times, and my ex-husband would tell you that too. And then just nothing gets done. We got to just go like, beat it by a bang. Donate, throw away, just to be more organized. And I think, if you're in the military, they always tell you to make your bed and everything instead of just get up and leave all the sheet or whatever. To me, I have like 5,000 things, because I lost my earmuff. I can't sleep because I can hear everything, right? That's why there was a problem. Like, people that are married, they sleep in different beds because there was a little movements. I'd be like, oh, what's going on? So I lost them all, and I started to use the little pieces of Kleenex, like little pieces of them, and tear it up. I know. I don't know why I do that, but it works. It works. You just wrap it up and put it in your ear, and right now I'm demonstrating it. There's your cheap, 2 cents ear stuffer, or you call it the ear muffs, or whatever people use it for swimming and all that kind of stuff. It works pretty good. So if you can't sleep at night unless you have to stuff your ears, just use some Kleenex and roll it up, and there you go. But don't forget to take it out when you wake up, otherwise you can't hear shit. So you can't hear the damn cowbell. All right, that's it. I'm gonna let you go. I'm saying, I say, um, oh yeah, the Kamala Harris impression. So I'm just thinking, God, I can't do Donald Trump. I mean, I don't even look like him, right? But I couldn't believe that. Jamie Foxx. I saw a little clip of comedians doing impressions of Donald Trump. Of course, it's Shane Gillis. He was the best, right? But Jamie Foxx can do a really good Donald Trump. He didn't put on the wig and everything, but it's like, oh, people, oh yeah. So what is the difference? We get out of the Ukraine war the first day I'm in office, but there's the hand gesture and everything. So I have not really studied yet, but I'm just saying. Hey, now it's my turn. I can do Kamala. What is the? Somebody sent me some informations, right? The children of the community. What is? So we have the children of the community, belong to the children of a community, and everything is so out there. You know what I'm saying? It's this is people use the word call word salad that she used. She probably doesn't know what she says, but it sounds good, and you better not criticize her because she's supposed to be black. I don't think she's really black. I mean, honestly, I thought she was from Jamaica or whatever. The family actually they're not poor. They have a lot of money. And people say that she slept with Willie Brown, that kind of slept her way to the top of whatever. That's but that's not really in my scope. My scope is that to be funny a little bit. So I got to get my hair kind of sideways, which is a little hard. But I could do this. I could do like what she does. All of a sudden she's talking out to the black judges is very much so. Yo, pastor out there. This is Kamala Harris, and I would say that Joe Biden, he's very much alive, and he is running for re-election. Whatever happened to that clip? He's very much alive. I mean, what kind of well wish is that? What kind of description? Would you like somebody to say that? Oh, Teresa, I spend a lot of time because I'm the vice chair or whatever. I tell you that she's alive. Yeah, she's running for president. Okay, I gotta go. So, God bless, and I don't know when I'm gonna publish this. Subscribe to my Rumble channel. It's Kathleen. If you can, just give me a little encouragement because I got so much, really people just slamming me and call me just trying to, gaslight, that's, again, I have no other better term, so that's that. Kathleen, Catling on Rumble. My Rice Girl on X, and now it's Asian Redneck, sorry, on YouTube, but because being really kicked out so many platforms, I figure, well, they're gonna pick up my Rice Girl, that name, they're gonna try to delete that channel on YouTube right away, so I have to invent another name, which my Rice Girl had been deleted, so now it's Asian Redneck. Okay, so help me out here, and I pray to God that we don't get deleted. I also pray to God to always protect, because even the Lord hates these evil people. They're gonna burn in hell forever. So why do you want to follow them? Because the time is short. That's that. The time is very short. People have been saying that, but just look at the signs. The Lord is coming back, and who knows? I mean, the great judgment day. I mean, think about the forever eternal fire that burn your ass. Nothing can compare to that. And if it doesn't scare the shit out of me, I'm like going, I say I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior, because I know that there's no way on earth, from what my standpoint, for my passage, and there's no good thing in us, right? And this is not being humble or anything. I mean, the word says that there's no righteousness, because our righteousness is as filthy rags in the sight of the Lord. That's in the Bible. Our righteousness. We think we're so good. We what would be was the book of Paul said that even if you give your body to burn, right, and feed 10,000 people, whatever, that's nothing. It's all gonna burn. It's gonna singe. It's not your righteousness, your own perceived righteousness, your own work cannot save you, but only believe in Jesus. Humble yourself. I mean, that's hard because we're so prideful. But for me, I've been humbled a lot. So when the time came, I was like, yeah, I'm willing. I'm willing to receive Jesus as my Lord and Savior. It's like, I just cannot climb that ladder myself. So any suggestions and the quotes and to doing this little comedy bit, I would just say, come on, relax. And now, if Kamala is the nominee of the Democratic Party, which are not Democratic at all, which she has not gotten one vote, but they kicked out somebody who's got 14 million votes, which is Joe Biden. Where is your democracy? You ain't got no. You're just a bunch of liars. So bye.